On y
Ouais,
va, Julie? Alors,
ouais.
Julie, alors, so you got, when have you received the offer from LBS?
I received my offer on December, last December.
Last December.
Yeah,
So what have you been doing since then? Because it was pretty early, so you applied to round one, okay? And
yeah.
what have you been doing since then?
So since then, I'm studying at CAS Business School. So
Hmm?
I'm in my last year. So I had my last exam last week. So I've been studying for my university, and I've also been looking for an internship for this summer in the meantime. And I'm trying to find one in Paris, and yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Uh, so basically, it's very good. And so, what is your current situation? So today, are you back in France or are you still in the UK?
So no, right now I'm still in London, but I'm on holidays because my last exam was last week,
Hmm?
so I'm just enjoying London and being on holidays. And after I'll be back in Paris in 1 or 2 weeks, and I will probably start an internship if I'm able to find one for this summer.
Okay. And have you found one or you have not found one yet?
I need a confirmation. Not really, not yet, but it's on the it's on the right track.
Yeah. So basically, alors, so how do you get prepared? How are you now getting prepared for this new challenge? Okay, do you do something specific? Do you follow pre-MIM courses? Are you learning how to code, or it's business as usual?
Um, yeah, so at LBS we're gonna have pre courses in August. So it's gonna help us to get ready for the master in management. So these courses will run from the 10th of August until the end of August, something like this. And so this will help me to get ready. And also, I think that if I'm able to do my internship, it will also help me to get prepared, to have this mindset of working from 9 a.m. to I don't know.
Yeah.
And yeah, by doing this internship and the pre courses on August, that's how I intend to get ready. Oh, hello, 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 hello.
Seigneur, Julie, can you come back? Tu peux remettre la
Oui,
vidéo?
je suis là.
Tu peux remettre la vidéo? Sorry, Xenia. So let's start again, Julie. So I'm sorry because I was closing Windows, and when I close WhatsApp, it closed the thing. Alors, basically, so Julie, so first of all, congratulations for being accepted to London Business School. Okay.
Thank you.
So please, can you tell me what has been your journey since we last met in April 2022? What have you accomplished between April 2022 and now to be there today for this interview, Julie?
Okay, so since we met a year ago, I studied for my GRE, of course, with MBA Center and with all the materials that MBA Center is providing. So I did my GRE test and on July, and so having a study buddy helped me a lot. Also, all the classes that MBA Center is offering helped me to achieve
Okay.
this GRE, and then I'm in my last year at CAS Business School, and I had my final exam a week ago.
Okay. Alors, basically, why have you decided to study at London Business School, provided that you have already studied 3 years in London? What did you find appealing with LBS?
Yeah, so I chose LBS because I think that I'll be able to make a connection between business function through their model. They're offering practical project like the London Lab or global experience courses, and this particular project will give me an opportunity to address a real world business problem and provide solution from the knowledge I get in class. Also, here in London, even though my studies have so far been mostly theoretical, I think that at LBS it will be the perfect combination of practice and theory, because LBS is known to provide career workshops, virtual teamwork, discussions with experts, etc. So this hands-on approach will help me improve my business skills. And finally, why I chose LBS because, of course, of the prestige and the high quality of the classes, and also because of the personal career development program. They have a team that are willing to adapt to my specific career needs, and I think that after LBS, I'll be able to find the perfect jobs that suit me, and I will gain confidence and communication skills.
Okay. So very good. Okay. Have you been accepted to other schools, Julie?
Yes, so I've been accepted also to Imperial and LSE in London. And I've also been accepted to NYU, but to be completely honest, I didn't choose NYU because I couldn't picture myself a couple months in New York and then like a whole year in Shanghai. So that's why at the end I chose LBS.
Okay. Yes, because me, I thought it would be a good idea. Okay, that you study between New York and Shanghai, but you didn't like my idea. So you're a very nice person. So
I was a bit scared.
Yeah, you want to please me, but at the same time you have your own character, and of course you don't have to please me. And I saw that there was a change in attitude. Tell me, Julie, what have you studied at City? What have you studied exactly? You have studied business, but yeah, but what exactly? What have you studied exactly?
The name of my major is international business.
Yeah.
And so basically I had finance classes, of course. I had marketing classes. I had a lot of quantitative classes, actually. Also, I have like this year we had a thesis to do. So I
Okay.
chose the impact of high inflation on students in the UK.
Mm.
So it has been something huge this year to complete.
Okay.
So yeah, and we had also business classes, so business and society classes, also research methods classes. I didn't know about it a year ago. I didn't
Okay.
know what it was. So yeah,
Okay.
every,
So
all
the
the
question
while.
that I ask you this question, Julie, because you already have work experience and you will tell us
Yeah.
more about this. But why have you picked up an MIM rather than a master in data analytics, a master in marketing, or master in finance? Why a general management degree when you already have studied general management? Why didn't you want to
Mm,
specialize a bit more?
yeah,
Why a general management degree versus a specialized degree when you already have some type of education in business and a lot of internships?
yeah. I didn't want to specialize. So it was a choice because I still don't know yet exactly what I want to do, and I want to keep broaden my rhythm and to keep learning a lot of things in a lot of areas. And I, even though I've done an internship, I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to work only in finance or only in real estate or whatever. So for me, it's a safety to keep doing business studies, and of course in my electives, because LBS also is offering a, a wide range of elective. I will specialize with my electives in finance and in real estate,
Yeah.
but I prefer to learn to broaden my reason.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
not ready yet to specialize.
Yeah, you're right. By the way, see, Julie, I have students who have studied finance and who are now working in consulting, and students who have studied the master in management and we work now in finance. So
Yeah,
anyway,
that's the thing.
you perfectly know that if you know the admission process, because me, I worked on it when I was preparing my son. You perfectly know that when you know the admission process, that in an investment bank, that they don't distinguish between people who have a master in finance and people who have a master in management.
Mm-hmm,
Anyway, the admission process is the same. It's true that you can have a business case that is more finance related, okay? But I've noticed that that my students they know pretty well through that, through general management degree, or also through the internships. Okay. Anyway, the type of question that you have in an interview,
mm-hmm,
it's the question that a good student in a business school who is interested in finance and was at least one internship in M&A can answer. Okay, it's not you see me, I do it with them. I'm not an expert at all, but I can answer basically what is a WACC, what is a financial statement, how an IPO works, what is private equity,
mm-hmm,
and technical questions that we can have. It's not a super high level. Huh? Okay, so anyway, you're getting prepared, and as you know, the other way of getting prepared is to work through the finance society because they organize a lot of workshops.
of
And
course.
whether you're an MIF or an MIM or you see, by the way, I have a student, Louis Dolaïritz, who is now working in finance in London after the master in business analytics, the MAM of LBS. So he's working in finance
Mhm.
after master in data analytics. So basically, the guy is intelligent, he communicates well, and in 3 to 6 months you learn that. By the way, you probably know that when you get accepted into this type of investment bank, you have a 3 months traineeship, and you know that. Okay, so my son, when he got accepted to JP Morgan, he had a 3 months traineeship, and he told me that he was with people who had studied philosophy, theology, literature. There were people in his batch who
Mhm.
had no business studies at all. Okay, what was strange, by the way, no business studies at all, and still they have been able to make it. Okay.
Mm.
Alors, Julie, so now that you have introduced, we know a bit more about you. So, can you introduce yourself, maybe in 5 minutes, so that we know who you are?
Of course.
With Julie Knafo. Yeah, great.
So I'm from Paris. I'm currently studying at Cass Business School in London in international business. I come from a French family, and my parents are both entrepreneurs, and that's why it sparked my interest to study business in the first place. I lived my whole life in Paris, and once I graduated from high school and obtained my French baccalaureate, I decided to move to London. And of course, this decision helped me build my international experience as a result of my 4 years of study in London. Now I'm used to the daily exchange of ideas with people from different backgrounds, and I met people and students from all over the world, and it has taught me respect and discover and understand cultures. And now my post program career goal um, is uh, is to work in finance. I would say primarily in private equity because I think that for now this is what interested me the most, and I'm sure that the LBS program will help me achieve it.
So I agree with you. Alors, I've heard to many friends that you are a very good tennis player as well. Okay, so can you tell me more about this? Because Roland Garros is coming, it's starting tomorrow. Okay, so tell me more about your tennis journey.
So regarding my tennis journey, so basically I started playing tennis when I was like 4 years old, with my father. So I at first, of course, I could like barely hold a racket, but then it started to become like a huge part of my life. I've done many tournaments, and I achieve a ranking of 15 to at the age of 14 years old, between 13 and 14 years old. But after I had to stop because it would take too much time. So I stopped playing in tournaments, and now I'm just playing for fun. And tennis, of course, helped me to stay focused. And I've done like tournaments and matches for hours. I think the longest one lasted like 3.5 hours. So of course, tennis helped me to stay focused and to be focused on only one goal. And I think that now I can use this in my studies.
Okay. So it's something very good. Alors, you mentioned several times that your parents are entrepreneurs, that you want to work in real estate. They both work in real estate, or they work in
Yeah,
a. I know that one works in real estate, but the two of them.
yeah. They're both working real estate. The good thing about this is they're not doing the same real estate. Like my father is in advisory, and my mother is in asset management. So basically, it's giving me like two sides of real estate, and to know to completely different sides of it. So yeah, both are working in it.
Okay. And so tell me, and what about you? You want to work in the same field? You want to work in
Um,
family business? You want to work in the same field but not in the family business? What is your plan usually?
my plan for now is to push like of course, so to pursue this master and then like to do as many internship as I can. I've done many in real estate and capital market, and I enjoyed it a lot actually. So I would say that one of my first goal would be to work in real estate, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Maybe like during my time at LBS, I'm gonna I'm gonna find a new patient, I don't know, in consulting or marketing or whatever. So from now, I would say maybe between real estate and finance, but
Finance, it's
uh,
sure. Julie, it's sure that it will be finance. Will it be M&A or will it be real estate? We don't know yet.
exactly, yeah,
You see,
I think so.
probably, yeah. Julie, so we work on that. So probably the best thing for you, and I told you, is probably spend some time in a bank, okay, because that's the best way to learn, and then work in a private equity firm specialized in real estate. That's probably
Yeah,
uh,
to
the
work to start working in a bank, that's for sure.
today. That's what we that's what I would advise. But of
Yeah,
course, I'm always surprised to see what people do, and then after that, you can be a bulge bracket bank. You can be I don't know Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan or Morgan Stanley, whatever, or it can be a smaller, it can be an M&A investment boutique, as long as you learn, and then you will switch for a private equity fund specialized in real estate.
mm,
And and you see from there, but of course, life is full of surprise.
exactly.
You know, I would
I
say
don't
that
buy.
life is a bit like history, okay? The
Mhm.
future always makes the past obsolete, okay? Otherwise, it's
Yeah,
not a life, okay? So basically, your life is full of expectations, and that's why
exactly,
nothing is sure, okay? So what you
exactly.
are sure is that you do very well in life, but yeah, maybe you'll find great teammates in London, and you create a company. I don't know,
That would be
in
great.
whatever, in sport
I'd love to start
management, or maybe you
running.
create a new brand in a a new clothing brand. You're a woman, probably you like shopping, etc. So I'm sure that life is full of expectations. What do you expect from this year in London? Have you already made friends? Have you already booked a flat? Have
Um,
you already started to see the clubs you want to be? What?
yeah. So I've been to the welcome at Midstay. It was a month ago, a month and a half ago. So I met my future classmates. Of course, they were not all here because some were online and not all around were done yet. But I met like most of them, and they were all really nice. So basically, I started to meet, to meet new students and potentially new friends.
Hmm?
And regarding my flat, I'm not keeping the one I'm currently staying in because of a couple of issues in this flat.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start looking for a new one, of course. And yeah, I'm really looking forward for my next year.
Okay. So of course, it's uh, it's something we'll be happy to learn. Uh, I'm not such a fan of London. I like going there for the exhibitions, for cultural life. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but living there, well, I
You
find
don't
that
picture
flats
yourself
are
living
a
there.
bit tiny. So of course, when you have a big house, etc. So what do you like so much in London? What would you say to someone who wants to study in London?
Mm,
What can you expect to London from London? What are the do's, the don'ts?
I
What would
would
you say actually?
I would say to this person that um London offers for me an unparalleled diversity, and everyone is so open-minded. Like for example, if I have to compare with Paris, it's not even to compare how here people are open-minded, and I don't know, like they're always they're it may be gonna sound dumb what I'm gonna say, but here's everyone is always smiling and happy. In Paris, I don't know, it's not the same. Everyone is always sad, and there's no joy. And here everyone is coming from different cultures and different background, and so I learned so much from debating with these people that I wouldn't have met otherwise if I wouldn't have been in London. So yeah, I think this is the biggest trend of London rather than any other cities in the world.
Okay, but of course the prime is that you have to accept to share a flat,
Uh,
like relatively expensive for what you get, and you have to accept that I mean go
I'm
back
not sharing a flat, but I'm not a really good example. But yeah,
in a good example. But I see, for instance, my son who is an investment banker. Imagine that he is making good money. He's still
yeah.
sharing a flat with one of his friends. And of course, as you know, I live in Belgium, and in Belgium, well, as soon as you even whatever you already have a nice flat in Brussels. So yeah, and the quality of life is always like this. But I understand the thing.
Yeah, it's very expensive, of course, but
See, but and you have to accept to share a flat. Um, Tell me, regarding now, so we have covered almost everything. Are you already in contact with LBS, with your teammates, with
yeah,
the LBS community? And what
yeah, yeah.
does LBS do to develop, to enhance contact interaction with the future classmates
Um,
once you get accepted? You get, like, for instance, in the US, they organize what we call integration week, so you go to spend 1 week there, etc.
mhm.
How does it work at LBS?
So basically, so as I told you before, I went to the first welcome admit day. They also organized, but I'm in London, so I couldn't be there. They organized an evening in Paris in a restaurant like a week ago. So with all I guess the French people that are going to LBS next year. So yeah, and also they're gonna organize another welcome admits day, but I
Hmm?
think it's gonna be called the welcome admits evening in London also. So yeah, the LBS is organizing a lot of events before the actual start the actual start of the program in September
Yeah.
at the end of August actually, so we can get in touch with our future classmates. So it has been really helpful because now groups in WhatsApp have been created, and dinner and lunch also have been organized with
Hmm.
our future classmates. So so yeah, that's how they're doing.
Okay. That's uh, that's uh, that's what they are doing.
Yeah,
Um, so what are your plans, Julie? So we are supposed to play tennis together, I know. So
yeah.
anytime soon when I'm in Paris, but except this meeting, what are your plans between now and later
Um,
August?
so from now, I'm gonna enjoy uh, a couple of days of being on holidays in London for
Hmm?
now. Then I'll be back in Paris. I will hopefully start my an internship. I don't know yet. I don't want to. I'm not sure yet. So I'm still waiting, and then I will be done hopefully by the end of July, and after my master starts at the end of August, so I will have like a month to get ready to enjoy a little bit, and then to do the pre-courses required by LBS on August to get ready for September,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Um,
that's it.
Very good. So basically, what would be your famous last word? What are the do's, the don'ts? What do you do?
For what? Sorry.
What would be your what are the give me three pieces of advice that you like
Yeah.
to give to someone who wants to apply for top MBAs like you and be successful?
So I would say of course, like you have to get a strong GRE or GMAT. I think this is fundamental. So to practice past papers and to use the materials that MBA Center is offering, and to work with your study buddies. So this is regarding the GRE or GMAT preparation. I would also say, of course, a strong academic background, but also like to do as many internship as possible. I think this is fundamental also. Um, and I also spent a lot of time working on my essays. It was really time consuming, but it paid off. So yeah, I would say to not to say, oh, that's fine, they won't read my essays. I can write whatever. I really don't think so, because I really spent a lot of time on it, and I think that it made a difference on my application.
Okay, so it's a good thing. So, of course, so first of all, what I want to say, Julie, is that as a person who has worked with you, so first, you are not too much of a problem. Okay, you're an easy person to work with. I would just hear about you because you were coming to class, or you were participating. Then you work with a coach. I just help you on the Kira talent and the interview. But it was always easy, and with you, it was only good news. Okay, oh, I got an interview here, I got an interview there, I got accepted. Plus, you send me many of your friends. So I would say that I'm very happy to know you. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
I
Really,
don't say that very
has
often,
been an honor.
but I'm very happy to know Julie. I'm sure that we'll stay friends for life.
Yeah, and I hope to
Yeah.
play tennis with you. I'm waiting
Yeah,
for
of
your
course.
turn.
Yeah, but I will invite you to l'Isle-Adam, okay, in June. Okay, I will invite you to my family property. It's 30 kilometers from Paris. So I asked our common friend Frank to come because he's the culprit. We know each other because of him.
Yeah.
So of course we meet. If you can also ask him when he wants to come, okay, because he did not reply. So I'm very happy to know you, and I find that you're a great person, and I know that no matter what you do, you will do well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It means a
So
lot.
the only thing that I think to you is that you're still young, okay?
Yeah.
But for your age, you're already very mature, and find your way,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that you'll do something very different from what you have planned. I'm sure, but it will be for the better, and it's because you're going to. But now you want to work in real estate because your grandfather was there, and it makes sense, and it's a good business. But probably this business is going to be affected with the energy transition. I fear that this business is going to be affected badly because we'll have to renovate all the houses, all the flats, etc. It's going to be very costly, and people are not ready to pay more for their housing. So that's more rent. Okay, so probably the owners are going to have to pay big things for that. That's why I'm not. But at the same time, you need a place to live. So okay, they will always buy things. Okay, so it will be always a flourishing business. There are many things. Me, of course, I could perfectly see you working in a luxury brand management, the finance and strategy position. I could perfectly see you working for in management consulting.
Yeah.
Okay, as well. I'm sure that one day you will create your company. Probably not now, but one day you will create one.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Maybe when you're 35, maybe when you're 50. Some people they create, at a later age because it's always risky and they want to have already achieved something in life before they go into something risky. I'm sure that but there will be only good things for you. Okay, and
thank you so much. Very much.
And I'm happy to know you. And I'm
Yeah,
happy
me too.
to know you,
Really. It has been an honor, and thank you so much for everything you've done.
But at the same time, you are not that much work. You see, actually, you are not that much work. Okay, that, it's easy to work with you. Sometimes you have students who are after you for for days, for weeks, and you at the end you get I don't want to be
Yeah.
late. You get Izade or AI. They say, "Wow, so much work for Izade
For
or AI." And with you, it was only good news. I know that there will be another good one coming up soon, but it's not for this video. And yes, we'll see. But at the same time, what I want to say, the people that I interview now, they're only 20, 21, so they're very young. They're already very mature for their age. But life is full of unexpectations.
yeah, exactly. That's why I did a
And
master in
things,
management.
and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Exactly. Thank you again. It has been
Okay.
an
Okay.
honor.
Anyway,
Thank you to MBA Center,
we
really.
stay in contact. Alors,
Yeah,
we stay in contact. No matter, anyway, we are in contact. You're in my WhatsApp.
of
And no
course.
matter whatever you need,
Thank you so much,
whatever you
Dr.
need, I'm
Hubert.
always
Thank you
available to you.
to MBA Center, and the
Okay.
teams I had was
And
really
yeah, the only thing that I will criticize, because I like to criticize people, I would like that you play tennis a bit more. Huh? Go back to tennis. Huh?
I'm gonna, I promise.
Okay, go back to tennis.
I will.
It's your passion.
Yeah, I
And
miss playing, to be honest.
I'm be disappointed when you tell me you were such a good player and you have stopped. The only piece of advice that I will give you now is that go back to tennis. You don't have to compete to enjoy. If you have friends, you work
I
with,
miss playing,
Yeah.
actually, so I'm
Okay.
going.
But you're going to be back in Paris soon. Enjoy that.
Exactly.
I don't know where to play in London, but I'm sure it must be difficult to find tennis courts in London.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's easier in Paris,
it's
but
easier
they
in
are in
Paris.
London.
Yeah, in London must be
Court.
difficult. Yeah, it's not a very popular sport in London. I don't know anybody who lives in London who plays tennis, but it must be. So I wish you a very good day, and I will see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Invite you, by the
Thank
way,
you.
Miladon. I would really appreciate that you come. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
And we have many things to do together. And I've known you for 15 months now, and
Yeah.
it has always been only been positive with you. And you're very positive, very nice person. It's
Thank you so
glad to have you
really.
as a friend.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a good day,
Thank you.
Julie. Thank
You
you.
too.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.